Hi viewers, today I'm going to do a unboxing and review of the new iPad Air. It's the 4th gen. It's more of an review than unboxing because I already opened it and set up everything. So I'll show what you get. Uh, you get the iPad. Yep, I put the screen guard 2 on it. And you have the manuals as usual, and you will get the USB, and you get the USB Type-C charger, and it's a Type-C cable, both of them, both ends. So any of your old chargers you left behind, nothing will work for this. This is all USB Type-C. So this is all you get for a new iPad Air 2020 model, and it is about a cost of $549. I bought this during the education sale, where they throw in a new AirPods, yeah, for free when you buy any of Apple product. Let's dive into the review of it. So I have been using this iPad Air for a month, and I really like it because of the design. If you see, this is pretty much same as an iPad Pro, 11-inch model. It's exactly the same, except for the processor what you have. So I think this is having a A14 processor, and this is a 64 gig storage. So the main change is that there is no more home button. You don't see a home button here anymore. It's all full screen, and it is pretty much similar to iPad Pro, and they have stereo speakers on the both sides. So the missing part what you see here is 3.5mm jack. So there is no 3.5mm jack anywhere here. So all you have is a Type-C. So if you have any Type-C cable or Type-C headphones, those will work, or any of the Bluetooth you can connect. And the home button is replaced by the power button, which is integrated with the Touch ID. So for example, so it'll open it. So that's a pretty neat, but only obvious thing is that you cannot use your thumb to open your iPad anymore. You have to register your index finger. That's more convenient to open on either side, whether you're holding it upside down or this way. And display wise, it is as usual, the retina display. It's wonderful, and if anyone is looking for a medium performance or than the regular iPad, I would suggest go for this iPad Air. Or if you want to have a professional or pro grade performance, you can go for iPad Pro 11. As a comparison, this cost $549. This is of 64 gig. If you want to have a more storage, I would say better go for an iPad Pro 11-inch, because that starts with 126 gig, so for the price of $799. So if you add one more gig here, or if you want a 126 here, or 256, I think it does has only 256. So if you go to the Apple side, you can see there. So that cost you more, and pretty much you will pay for same as iPad Pro. So I would suggest, if you want a higher capacity, I would say go for C256 is costing you about $749. But for an iPad Pro, which is a better processor, which is the M1, which is equivalent to what you have in your MacBook or MacBook Pro, So that's cost you $799 only. So it's a $50 difference if you want a pro grade, or if you want to really replace your laptop or MacBook Pro or MacBook Air. You can go for iPad Pro 11. So it has the same internals as your MacBook Air. So performance wise, I really like it. It's smooth, it's fast, and you can have multiple apps opening. Multitasking is really good, and it really shines in every aspects when comparing to the normal starting iPad, which is $349 a month. So yeah, I had the 7th gen iPad, and I traded in and got this one. This is a good deal I got. So as you see, it's all screen, so the bezels are not too thin, but it's acceptable. And as usual, you have your camera, front facing camera here. It does not have a face ID, it only the touch ID. So if you want to have touch ID and face ID, you have to go for iPad Pro. And you have your camera here. So obviously I don't care about the iPad camera because I won't use this for photography, but for making a video call or FaceTime, the cameras are really good. And you can wonder, what is this? This is a magnetic connector for iPad Pencil. So this supports only iPad Pencil 2nd generation. So if you have 1st generation, that doesn't work with this one. Okay, and this is the keypad connector. If you have a keypad, or if you want to have a type cover that you can connect to this, that's compatible with this iPad. So aesthetics wise, this is super slim, it's lightweight, and performance, as I said, it's, you can play any games. My son used to play Asphalt or Roblox. Everything works smooth, no issues. And battery, yes, he plays for an hour and 30 minutes with a full charge. He will lose around close to 45 to 50% of charge for continuous use of hour and 30 minutes. So standby time, yeah, it's pretty much good as old iPad. Yeah, it's based on your usage. So if you use a long, the battery will last for a whole day, 8 hours, 8 hours to 10 hours. You can use the iPad with single charge. Apart from that, it's a pretty good medium range or medium performance iPad if you're looking for, if you do not want a high-end Pro. So I would definitely suggest this iPad Air. Yeah, it's almost August. It's right around the corner where Apple will release a new devices. Most probably, I'm thinking a new phone and new Mac. But if you want probably a new iPad Air 2, I don't know. So in the meantime, if you are looking for any medium range and you don't want to spend $1,000 on an iPad, I would suggest go for an iPad Air. There is a very good medium range tablet you can find right now in the Apple ecosystem. So that's about it. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you want to know anything more about the iPad Air, just please put it in the comments. I can respond to your questions as soon as possible. I know it's been a year. It's too late to review an iPad Air. Yeah, just I got my hands just a month back, so thought of doing a review video. All right, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and post your comments down below. Thanks for watching.